Assalamu alaikum. My name is MD Akif Hossain. My brachio ID is 18101073. I am from group 6, and before making our robot, I would like to show how to make the robot body from scratch. So before making the body, we need to select the robot from the base nodes. So from here, we will select the base nodes and then robot, and we will add it. After selecting the robot, we will add shape to its children. So we'll add shape to its children. So let's add from the base nodes. We'll take the shape, add it. From the shape, then we will for the appearance we will use PBRE appearance to in order to visualize it, and from PBRE appearance we will go to the base color. So for the robot, I choose my robot's body color to red. Choosing the base color, we will add a geometry where we will give the actual shape. So for the actual shape, we will give a box. Then for the box, we will set the appropriate size of the box. So it will be 0.05 for Y and 0.2 for Z. So now I have named the shape inside the children as body, and in the bounding object we will use this body, and for physics we will apply physics. So now after getting the body, we need to add the wheel. For wheel, we will add hinge joint to children. So from the base nodes, we will add hinge joint. Then in the hinge joint, we will select the joint parameters, that is the hinge joint parameters, and in the device we will select rotational motor, and in the endpoint null we have to select solid. In our endpoint solid, we will add a shape to its children. So here we will add shape. Inside the shape, we will give appearance as PBRE appearance. Then from here we will select the color. I am selecting blue as my wheel color, and from there we will select the geometry. In the geometry, we will select cylinder, and we will give the appropriate height and the appropriate radius. So now I have changed the translation according to our needs and the rotation according to our needs. Also, I have given the bounding object and set the physics. Now I have added 3 more hinge joints, and a body consisting of the 4 wheel is completed.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Soed Bais Iqbal. My ID is 18101198. In this project, I have done the work of adding distance sensor, GPS, and camera for the robot. So at first, I have added the distance sensor. So in order to add that, we first go to the robot section. Then from the children part, we add distance sensor. So we go to the children, then add from the base nodes, we give the distance sensor. I have already added one. So after adding the distance sensor, we give it a shape. So we define this at ds underscore right, so that we can use it properly in the code. After adding the shape, we go to the appearance and give it a PPR appearance look, and then after that we go to the geometry and give it a box look. So I have done the same thing for other distance sensor as well. After that, I have added the camera. So in order to add the camera, same I have to go to the children and then add from base nodes, we add the camera, and we define it as camera so that we can use it properly in the code. After that, we go to the children section and add a shape. Then after adding the shape, we say we give it a PBR appearance look, and we from geometry we give it a sphere. After completing a camera in the robot, I have done the GPS. So for the GPS, we go to the robot, and then we go to the children and add a shape defined as GPS, and ensure the proper coordinate for the GPS to function properly. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Riajul Islam Rifat. I am going to discuss the coding part of our project, and this was actually done using C++. So here is the code, and in this portion actually the robot mechanism is done. So let's see how it actually works. So first of all, when there will be no object or obstacle in front of the robot, that means avoid obstacle counter is 0. When it is 0, the robot will go straight. Left speed equals to 1 and right speed equals to 1 in that case. But if there is any obstacle, then avoid obstacle counter will be greater than 0, and here it is done. When distance sensor will get value less than 950, that means there will be any obstacle and avoid obstacle counter will be 100. In that case, this portion of our code will execute. Here left speed equals to 1 and right speed equals to -1. That means after detecting any object, the robot will turn to right. Now let's see the simulation, how actually the robot works. So here when the simulation starts, we can see the red mark Here, that means our robot is detecting any obstacle, and when the obstacle is detected, it has turned to the right. And this is how actually the project works perfectly. That's all from me. Thank you.